everyone. I'm Andrew Voss. We're coming to you from AAMI Park as we bring you coverage of this highly anticipated match between the Storm and the Broncos. We're high in the grandstands to watch this one, and alongside me is Cameron Smith. Well, Cameron, hard to say with any confidence who will emerge winner here.
Pleasure to be here, Vossi. The Storm will be happy to be back in front of their home faithful and will want to put in a strong performance for their fans here. Expect to see them attacking the fringes rather than trying to bash their opponents forwards down the middle, as they have a lot of speed to burn out there, and it's where they've been most dangerous. I'm looking forward to a feast of tries from them in this one.
So, it's all on in a game that could go either way. With the kickoff. Play begins, the kickoff, we're underway. Grant, there to field the kick. Referee spot on with that knock on. Scrum packs down. Lovely pass. They're closing in. They've got the try.
The grand final hero has scored the first try. The Broncos are in already. We are in. We are the Broncos, the mighty Broncos. All right. I am being biased, folks. I am a Broncos fan. I apologise to the Melbourne Storm fans out there.
He's looking to add the extras.
Can you please shut your Kyle Bell out, please? Thank you. Here we go. Reece Welsh and gets it in, and a 6-0 to the Broncos.
Get some points on the board.
The Broncos.
To be honest, folks, in this game in reality, this is a very tough match. I don't like our chances, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully we win, but yeah, we really do need to win, to be honest. Anyway.
Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Ricky marks the ball. Good step. He runs straight past another. King puts him away.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Haas, and met front on by that tackle. Held call by the ref. Plays the ball. Carrigan with a hitter. Powering his way through the defence. Loops a pass. One-handed offload. They drive him back. Ricky can't handle it.
Poor control of the football. Coach won't be happy.
And down he goes.
That, kids, is a textbook tackle.
Tests the defence with a short ball. Held as the call from the referee.
Absolutely brilliant. The defence has been exceptional.
He'll be looking for touch here.
Wanting to keep the pressure on, they'll look to find touch.
Kicks it into touch with a long kick.
I like that. Keeping the pressure on with a very good kick.
Back underway with a tap. Munster. Forced backwards. Ball and all tackle. Rushes into dummy half. Lasati.
Great pass.
Halted by the defence.
Definitely an opportunity there.
With an offload. Nice defence there.
Beautiful.
Grant darting from dummy half. The referee has called them back. No advantage. Anderson hits it up. Driven back in the tackle. Dragged down.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Play the ball now. Willison. And he's met front on. Stands and passes. A very long pass now. Throws that one wide. Driven back. And he runs into some effective defence. Comes up with a play the ball. Misses the tackle.
He's proving elusive.
That's commitment getting to the loose ball. They force him back. Met front on. Second of 6 tackles there. Gets the dummy half. Man. Well, they've gone downfield with the kick without using up the 5. Not sure what happened there. That's good, getting to the loose ball. He's taken there in that tackle. That's tackle number 1. Well, that's a nice how do you do. Well, he knocks it off. They've done it again.
Done it, ladies and gentlemen. Payne Haas has scored for the Broncos.
Unbelievable. If you're going to make
10-0.
within your own half,
Big hit there.
deserve it.
Boom. Payne Haas picks the ball up and scores a try.
Now we focus on the conversion to come.
Simple job, really. Block out a very vocal crowd and slot it between the posts.
Never look like missing.
The visitors feel so much at home that I think they'll accidentally walk into the home sheds when they leave the field tonight.
The Broncos lead by 12. Goes long. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Breaks through. Slips a pass away. Pushed back in the tackle. Commands plenty of respect from 2 defenders there.
Absolutely no way through there.
Works it on. Cutting it up to the defence. Decides to run it. He's through the line. Hard to contain. And look at this. Arms are free, and there's the offload. Superb tackle. Slips the pass. Gets it away. They're closing the gap. Hard and straight the hitter. Thought play was building up there. A knock-off. Met by a wall of defence. Here's the scrum. Fires out a pass. For Alongo. And he's stopped in that one. That's the first. At dummy half, Liero. Wrapped up like a sausage.
Fantastic tackle. Beautifully executed.
Finds support inside. He will look to find touch.
They've made a brave call to go for touch. This will be a huge set of 6.
What a lovely kick that is.
I like that kick. Perfectly weighted. Good pressure here.
Grant restarts the play with a tap.
This is the perfect position to start their set. They'll be looking to capitalise from here.
Now 40 metres away. He plays the ball. You can mark that one as the 0 tackle. Beats a man. Sends the attack wide. Good front on defence. He's shut down there by the defence. That's the first of 6. Sends it back inside. Stopped by the defence. My word, that's a good tackle.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Play the ball on the 20-metre line. Shows some urgency getting to the loose ball. Captured by the defence. Plays it. Quick with the pass. Lays it off. Oh, it's almost knocked me out of a chair. Looks and turns the ball inside. They drive him back. Caught by a pair of defenders.
Bang! What a tackle.
Moves it on. And they give him a real rattle up there. Has a look and flicks it inside. The Storm unable to break through. Great vision. Passes long. With a punt. Walsh under it.
Well done.
He goes straight through. Forced backwards. Anderson.
Nice pass.
Brought down right next to the sideline. On tackle number 1. Shovels it on. Thrown to Grant. That's the second. Turns it inside. He's got defenders closing. Man, look out. He's through the line. Driven back in the tackle. He's almost made his way through. Halfway through the count. Plays it 15 metres out. Tolti. And offloads the ball. Keeps going. Referee points to the spot.
And there we go. Fantastic try there by Tawau. And it is 16-0 Broncos.
Opportunity to add the extras. Walsh is kicking well in this match. And the stats show they have landed 2 from 2. And they'll pick up the points. This man can do no wrong. He's just kicking so well. Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. Hunt able to take that catch. Breaks through the tackle. Shrugs off the defence. Takes the hit up. Through the first line of defence. Still trying to make metres as he's brought down after that good run. That's one. Man, good burst this one. He breaks through. And he's finally tackled. A very long run. Passes inside. Smashes into them. Clear of another tackle. They force him back. Whoops. There's the intercept. Referee calls hell.
Good one, son.
Passes. Referee shouting hell.
I like that one. Fantastic defence.
Munster. The Storm throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. This is hard work, this. And he'll be forced to play.
Red zone. They need to take some big runs and get out of there.
Referee calls the first half. Well, Cameron, that was a half of footy that had a bit of everything.
The home side are down at half-time, and after what I've seen in the first half, it comes as no surprise. Their commitment on defence was poor, their execution with the football was lousy, their coach will have plenty to say in the dressing rooms.
Yep, just a short break, and back with a kick-off to the second half.
18-0, the Brisbane Broncos over the Melbourne Storm at half-time here at AAMI Park in Melbourne. And we have the tries by Reece Walsh, Tawau, and Haas. Reece Walsh has kicked all 3 goals. 18-0. Let's head to the second half after these highlights. Let's go to the game. Hope you're enjoying so far.
Crowd ready again for the kickoff. Half-time is over, and we're underway again. You can see that coming from up here. That's an intercept. Now with a hit up. This is a huge run. Wonderful tackle.
The defence tonight has been first class from both sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
Nice step. Tosses this one wide. Driven back. Offloads. They're looking to spoil his party. King puts him away.
There's been some punishing tackles by the visitors tonight. They certainly won't go home wondering based on this defensive performance.
Mariner able to come up with a hit. Over the 20-metre line. I think even the referee liked that one. That's a great...
It is 22-0, kick to come.
They're stunned.
It's always disappointing when you come out and put on a performance like this in front of your home faithful. They'll be feeling it right now.
Sizes up the conversion attempt.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Two more balls.
Tells the story, so
Is deep.
we've got a good record against them recently.
Willison,
We've won the last
there to
2.
field the kick. Throws himself into the defence.
Obviously, that was when we
By the
were on
defence.
our big
That
run.
is the first tackle. Rushes into dummy half. Pass. Hit up, hard and straight. Held as the call from the referee.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Plays the ball. Mariner explodes through the defence. Ball and all tackle. Play the ball now. Carrigan.
Great pass.
And is able to come up with a hit. He's tackled there,
Ruck
and he's made good
infringement.
ground.
Some enterprising play.
Flicks the ball inside with a hit up. And he won't be making any more metres there. That's tackle one. Tries the inside pass. They drive him back. Well held, no way through. And that's the second. Comes up with a play the ball. They've got the numbers. Hits it up. He runs straight past another. Run on defence. This is excellent attack. Gets to dummy half. Pass. And he's run into a good tackle there. They're knocking on the door of the try line. Pakes senses a chance out of dummy half. He's caught by the defence. Plays the ball a couple out. Can you believe it? He's knocked on. Mid front on.
Beautiful.
With a quick pass. Hammered in the tackle. Grabbed by the defence. Gives it on. Kamikamitha. The Storm not able to break through the strong defence. That's the third. Teammates get a breather here as he kicks for touch. Well, you can't do much better than that. That's a long kick for the sideline. Grant restarts play with a tap. Chan. That's a good ball and all tackle. There's tackle one. That's a clever pass. Uto Ikamanu offloads the ball. And down he goes. Feeds it on. Munster. Overpowered by the defence. That's three. Forced backwards. Nice defence there. That's four. Works it on. Kamikamitha. Hughes. Held call by the ref. With a ball but not really making any ground. Delivers a long ball. Kicks. Anderson with a good catch. Oh, he's through the line. Good pressure from the chasers. Blast through the 20. Breaks through.
And he gets there. Grant Anderson scores a try against his former club. Only just gets there. Oh, that was very tough. Just gets it.
A real
28-0 Brisbane.
A very tough kick, but he wouldn't be out there if he wasn't up to the challenge.
Judges the kick.
And he gets it. 30-0 Brisbane.
Match they are having. Kicks off deep into enemy territory. Walsh takes it on the full. And he's stopped in that one. That's the first. At dummy half, gets the ball. Mariner spills the ball, drops his line. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so.
And Melbourne answer back with a try there, with a terrible pass there by Dino.
The defence caught out on that try. 2 points on offer as he lines this kick up. 2 points from the kick. Goes deep with the kick off. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Pushed back in the tackle. He's shut down there by the defence. That's the first of 6. Uto Ikamanu crashes to the ground. Second of 6 tackles there. Lays it off. They're closing the gap.
He just keeps going and going and going.
That's another try. The Storm.
Well, they've gone back to back, ladies and gentlemen. Melbourne are back in the game. 30 to 10, kick to come.
Time their run and reaps the reward for a good piece of play.
That is brilliant. A fantastic try scored there.
Now we focus on the conversion to come.
Even money. I'm sure you'd find some takers in the crowd.
He did that with his eyes closed. He really drives this kickoff. Lasati under it. They bring him down close to the sideline.
Bang! What a tackle.
Finds support inside. Tackling in numbers here.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Turns it inside. Lasati. The Storm unable to break through. Halfway through this set. Picked off by the defence. May need to kick their way out of trouble. Chan. Referee calls help.
This is some impressive defence here. Pinning the opposition inside their 20.
Lovely pass. With a torpedo punt. Walsh marks the ball.
Well done.
With an offload. Keeps the ball alive. Looks and turns the ball inside. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. There's the first tackle. Plays it. Passes. Jensen.
Nice pass.
And he's met front on. He's tackled after making good meters. Sends it back inside. Smashes into them. Driven back in the tackle. Running along. Good front on defence. That's a 4-pointer.
Oh, what very smart play there by Pates, ladies and gentlemen.
They've been outplayed across the park here.
(34-12), Brisbane.
He looks fairly confident as he lines this kick up.
Simple job, really. Block out a very vocal crowd and slot it between the posts.
Walsh is striking them well tonight. They have successfully converted 5 from 5. Bangs it through for a goal.
The visitors feel so much at home that I think they'll accidentally walk into the home sheds when they leave the field tonight.
Goes long. Brings it up. They drive him back. And he'll be forced to play it.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Running backwards. Now, there's a tactic. He's lost the compass on this run. That, folks, is the full-time siren. This is the old run backwards trick. And that is full-time.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Reece Walsh just kicking the ball out, just running away with it.
The really great game. Enjoyed thoroughly. Let's hear from Cameron Smith.
Outstanding performance. The club will take great pride in that result.
Well said, Cameron, and it's been great fun working with you on this game. Can't wait until next time. See you later.
36-12, the Brisbane Broncos over the Melbourne Storm. Reece Walsh, Grant Anderson, Tawara, Payne Huss, Dane Mariner, and Corey Pate. Reece Walsh with all the girls, and Will Wilbreck and Jack Hamworth, with the tries for the Melbourne Storm. 36 points to 12 in the end. Let's have a look at the highlight. It's the Corey Pites try. And I think that'll be it. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much for watching Rugby League 26 here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. Check our dedicated Rugby League 26 playlist today. Hooroo.